Doing song wars, like we said, Stevie brought 8 of his top artists. We pulled out 8 artists from the community as well. Basically, we're gonna spin this wheel right here, and then it's gonna give 16 artists the type of beat that they need to go make a song. They send us a screenshot of it so that we know that, hey, they just went and found it. They're starting from scratch. And then the artists are gonna have an hour to create a song, so upload it to SoundCloud as a private track, upload it to Google Drive, whatever you need to do. Myself, JMCL, Lethal, and Stevie are all gonna rate the songs between 1 and 10. And then we're also gonna ask you guys in the audience to rate the songs between 1 and 10. Whoever gets the highest score out of all those 10 artists is gonna win tonight. Now we're also gonna add up the 8 scores from each community and see which community comes out on top. So it's gonna be a fun night.
For Underground 808, we have Glokdro V12, Jay Baratti, Failure, JQ, Al Capone, Blue, Lil Roach, and Koshaku.
For Genius Playhouse / Poetic Studios, we got Zay Milli, AK, Michael J, we got Lucid, Steelo.Nfe, Steezy, Hey, and Baby Mondo. 8:30. That's an hour and 2 minutes. Let's get this going.
Oh my gosh, let's see. Oh.
All right, rap EDM type beat.
Okay.
This is gonna be tricky, but y'all got this. It's gotta have the, I guess, the EDM sounds, but like the kind of drum patterns and percussion sounds you typically find in like a rap song. I guess you could use an example of like Wild for the Night, A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
That's kind of like a rap EDM song. I guess stuff like that. I'd say 2 Hollis counts for sure. Hybrid trap. As long as those 2 genres have a blend, I think we count it. But
sounds good.
I feel like, hey, like house is kind of its own thing. You know what I'm saying? Or like a certain
Great question,
whole
Michael
thing
J.
is like, yeah.
We're only playing 1:30 of each song.
1 hour later.
This is Worst Ever by Glokdro. Man, let's go and get right into it. He had an hour to make this using a EDM rap type beat.
Yes, sir. First song tonight.
I'm trying not to sell, delivering bars like it was some
Oh,
mail.
you're right, baby Nana.
And I cannot tell
That's 10
who's big
push-ups off
cheers
the
or watch
bat.
even hell.
I heard a lot
Like
of
rap EDM,
the
what is
word
that? I don't even know.
I'm doing 20.
And
I'm
I
doing
keep me
20.
chop. Promise to God that I'm gonna blow. Big G elite Glokdro V12. I'm next up, niggas gon' know me. Promise up on your soul, nigga. Yeah, I'm ballin' like I'm Kobe. So you know I'm sending shots. Yeah, to you and your homie. Shout out to Stevie, this bitch not please me. Run up on me and put you up on TV. Record the video, put it in HD. Worry about money, don't care if you hate me. Hop on the beat and I kill it like Michael. Ended his life, now he in a cycle. Shout out to Underground 808. I'ma get rich and that's not by fate. Fuck me a bitch and her name was Kate. Shout out to Underground 808 for real. Them niggas know what's up. Up in the mall, I do not care how much I spend. I don't give a fuck. Hey, if niggas want beef like Cardi B, it's up and stuff. Yeah, talking on the gang like a knife gon' get you cut. Yeah, take his life like a thief in the night. Make the boy meet the light. Also, I keep me a gun on me, so there's no reason to fight. Yeah, shout out to Poetic Justice. Also, I put this on everything. 808 is gonna ball, bro.
Yeah.
Man, Glokdro. Where's she ever? Man.
That was a great beat.
Yeah.
That was a great beat.
Right. He understood the assignment. There's gonna be a poll in the chat. It's gonna have 4, 6, 8, and 10 on it. Click whatever number you think he scored. Y'all gonna be responsible for 1/5 of his score tonight. All right, average from the chat was 7. I gave it a 7.5.
I gave it 6.5.
Lethal gave it a 6.5.
I gave it a 6.5 as well.
I gave it a 7.5 too.
Yeah, for myself, I thought he really like covered kind of the rap side of things. I would have loved maybe a little bit crazier of a drop from that EDM side of things.
Yeah, I think that's my main reason
Yeah,
too.
I think
Is, like,
that's probably
I
what
think
is
it
for
was
me.
good EDM sounds, but the aspect of like EDM elements, I don't think it was like all the way beat wise, but I think the sounds related to EDM. So I gave you a 6.5. Otherwise, it would have been higher.
Yeah, I mean, I would really have to piggyback off of him. It was for an hour. I mean, you did great, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people couldn't do that.
Yeah, it's still a really good score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I should have given bonus points, man. The shout out of Underground 808, I got a shout out in there. I thought that was cool, man. Like kind of referencing
That's where my
the...
0.5 came from. The shout outs, whenever I'm running my events,
Yeah.
I'm always
Got to give that little bias.
giving extra points.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, this one right here, we got AK, the Kid. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Come outside, I'm pulling up. Come on, baby, pick it up. If I pick you up, you better be riding for the kids. I got all these haters, can't fuck with me, don't know who they is. Do it million and feel me, do it back again. I'm tryna we got that way, talk too much, you gon' get killed. Can't tolerate no disrespect, but play my sin. Look at your hoe up on that pole, I walk on hills. Hit your cousin to my dad, don't know your kin. Catch your days, no, I can't bring the past back. Catch your days, no, I can't bring the past back. Catch your days, no, I can't bring the past back. Catch your days, no, I can't bring the past back. Come on, son, I'm pulling out. Come on, baby, pick it up. If I pick you up, you better be riding for the kids. I got all these haters, can't fuck with me, don't know who they is. Do it million and feel me, do it back again. I'm tryna yeah. Count your days, no, I can't bring the bad back. Count your days, no, I can't bring the bad back.
Hey, that was AK the Kid. I got my number. Everybody got their number. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, screen.
7.5, 7.5, and is that a 5 I see?
Yeah.
Awesome. I thought a little less of the kind of rap that I was expecting was in there, but especially this drop right here kind of had more of those, like, I don't know, had more of a build up. I would have liked to let that beat play a little bit longer. I think that would have got some more points from me. Just let that EDM shine. But to me, it had some rap elements. It has some EDM elements, kind of up that like 2 Hollis lane, right? It didn't have that like hardcore drop, like that EDM traditional sound that I would expect, you know. So
I gave you extra points because you gave like little vocal chops, things like that. You tried to lean into like the glitchy things,
like towards the end.
Yeah, and so I gave you higher on that. But I'll be honest, if you didn't do that, I probably would have gave you the same score as the last guy, where hey, it was a good idea. I fuck with the sound, but you know what I'm saying? That's why you got a 7 for me. It's because you leaned into that a little bit more. And I think the beat was similar in that way, where it was a little bit EDM, but not all the way, you know.
You definitely would have got a little bit of a higher score if the beat would have been, you know, more like they're saying. But
yeah,
the mix was great. It was a hype song, had me jumping, you know. So like that's where my score came from.
I was very split because I really liked your vocals and like your overall style and artistry, but it wasn't like, so far I haven't heard the real EDM rap that I think I'm looking for. But I was very in the middle, so that's why I went with a 5.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I think
Yeah,
it's really
fair enough.
All right, this is Lil Roach, All Night Long. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay.
I'm liking the way it's starting out.
This beat got some promise so far.
Count money all night long, all night long. Banging hoes all night long, whoa, all night long. Pretty hoe, like where you from? I don't know, like where you from? Go ahead and bang that bum. Go ahead and bang that bum. I just saw a bad ass bitch. Pull up on me once, I'ma bag that bitch. I know we on top, think it's whack ass shit, but you begging for my money, got me mad as shit. Fine ass shawty in the crowd, take that dub, 808 going loud, making me rap EDM, that's a foul. I ain't never stopped the grind, money making my amount.
Yeah, I done let people express themselves, but if they like being repeatful, like consistently disrespectful, give them 5 minutes.
Count money all night long, all night long. Banging hoes all night long, whoa, all night long. Pretty hoe, like where you from? I don't know, like where you from? Go ahead and bang that bum. Go ahead and bang that bum.
I kind of fuck with that.
Nah, bro.
Hey, that was a vibe.
I'm not gonna.
That was a vibe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with that, man. Yeah, Lil Roach. Okay.
That's the first time he understood the assignment.
Yeah.
That's the EDM rap song right there. We'll show the screen on 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see. I see an 8.5, an 8.5, an 8, and a 7.5. I'll start with what I didn't like. It was off key, right? Like that's normally one of the first things I address in a song. But you know, I give it an hour. You only got so many things you can look at, right? You had EDM elements, you had rap elements. You could hear the vocal clearly. You let the instrumentation do its thing. To me, I thought you did a lot of really good things right here. What would have taken me to a 10? Like I said, correcting that auto tune, and then also just adding a few more, maybe like using your vocal to loop. So like in the beginning, you could have done like all night long, all night long, all night. Like just kind of have your vocal in the back, using that as part of the instrumental. Again, you had limited amount of time, right? So not holding anything of these things against you. Probably would have done a lot of them had you had more time.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like you're on point. I felt like you had fun, and I felt like your melodies leaned into the beat a lot, and that's what I wanted to see. So I gave you an 8. Like I felt like it was good, but there's room for improvement. But it was a good song. Like you're on the money for what we were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most of my score definitely came from you understanding that beat selection to the fullest for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The off-key thing definitely did throw into my decision there. I mean, but this is also not very down my alley for music, I guess I say. So it's kind of hard for me to judge it.
I agree. I just think the key was the main thing, just setting your key right. And I'm assuming you used like auto key or tune bat for this, but you only have one kind of melodic part in this song where it's really just the bass line. So the auto key might have trouble picking up on it. Yeah, that was really the only thing for me.
Hey,
but definitely hit the assignment.
This is Say Some by Tay, his first EDM track. Let's go and get right into it. If y'all remind me, cut off around here.
He's from my server.
Yes, sir. Tay's, you put on the guest jersey to come help out Genius Playhouse tonight. Facts, stay for us. I said, now this is EDM. Yeah, the way you're using your I don't care. This is it, Tay. That's exactly what I was talking about. I love that.
Switching sides is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
That how you take. That's 130 right there. Man, yo, Tay, I would love to let that keep rocking, bro.
That was
Damn.
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
We're gonna show on 3, 2, 1.
M said leave it up there for like 15 seconds so she
Okay.
can see it. That glare on the camera.
So I see 2 9.5s and 2 10s. Man, so I know for myself, y'all saw me thinking hard. I knew if I didn't give a 10, I had to explain why. And I'm like, all right, like he was actually rapping about things. He had an actual drop in there. He looped his vocals literally like I was telling Lil Roach, like one of the only things you could do to make it better is loop your vocal. Tay did it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I couldn't figure out. I was like, man, what's the explanation if I give this 9.5? I couldn't find one, man. So he had to hit that 10 from me, man. Shout out you, Tay. This is my first time hearing you. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm mad impressed too. I thought that was a fucking A+ tier song. Like you killed it, understood the assignment, vibes were amazing. I think the only reason I was at 9.5 instead of 10 is that I think if there was like a super like catchy chorus that like was just looping through my head, or this like melody, you know, an EDM song where they kind of have that like they take that one bar in the song or like that one chorus and it like hits when the drop hits. I think that's the only thing that would like take it to a 10 for me, is having that like line in the song or that like chorus that you just like can't forget regardless. But I thought that was really fucking good. Like 9.5, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I just went with my gut on that one for sure. I can't really give you a why I didn't do a 10. I guess I just wanted to keep it a little level, humble, you know. But that was fucking fire.
That's where I was like, is this a glaze?
Yeah,
you know, I was like, is this a glaze? Like, nah. How about yourself, Stevie?
That was really everything that I would be looking for with the song wars like this scenario. Well, yeah, you killed it, Tay.
What
I
if-
wish you hit me up sooner to get on my team. You know what I mean?
That very well might be it.
Yeah,
By
you
the way,
definitely killed that one.
Appreciate the guest appearance.
And that's gold comp for you too.
Hey,
For sure.
that's fire. No, I see why y'all got that ranking system, man. That's really cool that you guys do that.
Yeah, we sometimes we do like we don't have enough golds yet, but we'll do a silver only bracket or a bronze and up only bracket.
That'd be cool. Eventually, one day do like all golds. You know.
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
super
We only
fire.
have 2 golds or 3 golds right now.
That's fire. Love that. You gotta earn it.
Yep.
This one right here, man. This is Showdown. I fucking fell. The EDM or some 808 songboards, man. Let's go ahead and get right into this.
Let's go.
You wanna get in front of it? They like Phil. How you hop out like the cribbin' in all black? Why you still gon' hop out with that city nigga ran so track? Boy, you at doing 160 stuck up in the scat. My pockets fat as fuck, they blunt. I can write that brand new kid. Stack that 10K straight from Jay. That young nigga signed his life away. Pussy, tell me what he said. They stand on 5 shots, he dead. On the neck, talking. Nick ain't show no bread. We got peas for everybody. Pop pills swerving in his body. 2 sexy bitches stuck up on my dick, they acting naughty. You can't do shit in it black. Being fat, they throwing cash. Swear the lot, I might just crash. Popping pills, they on my ass. They get it tight there like I'm flash. Leave them, then we doing bad. Shout out all my young niggas. We gon' thrash.
All right. EDM or some 808 song wars. 3, 2, 1. I see.
Oh, we were pretty solid there, guys.
I see 3 5s and a 5.5 right there.
Can I just, I want to go first
Yes,
on the
sir.
score. I would say the 5 beat wasn't very EDM-y to me. That's kind of where that came from, but I gave you the 0.5 for putting old boy face on there, you know.
Yeah, for myself, I'm right there with you. It was a rap track. I just didn't hear a ton of EDM elements in there. So that's where my score came from.
I'm the same thing. It just following the prompt. I think it was a good song. It just didn't match the vibes of what we had picked out tonight.
Yeah, same thing kind of with AK. In the same scenario where I really like the bars were crazy, the flows were hard, the mix was cool. And I see like where you guys are kind of going with EDM rap type beat, but it wasn't totally there for me. So I also gave it a 5.
And like you said, it's not like neither of those were pure rap songs either, right? Like they had some other elements, right? But definitely wasn't as kind of hybrid as I was looking for tonight. This is Steezy right here, Piece of Me. Sounds good, Iodine. Thank you. Thank you, Em. You guys can vote on this one. Oh, that's that 1 minute 30. That was Piece of Me by Steezy. Everybody got their numbers?
Yep.
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
3, 2, 1. So a 6, a 6.5, a 5.5, and a 4. I know for myself, kind of similar we've talked about it on a couple tracks. We got a lot of rappers, right? So it was normal, but I didn't hear as many kind of EDM elements as I would have liked to. I heard some stuff in the beat kind of
A little bit, but it was more
Yeah.
hidden in the back, yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
and it was more in the like the drums were pretty rappy, whereas
Mhm.
the melody was a little bit more
Yeah,
808. I
that
don't
was
know,
why I
but-
gave extra points, was just because I like the fact that you leaned in towards harmonies and writing the little like wave of the. I felt like it was kind of the only EDM instrument, but that little flutter, that whoosh.
Yeah.
I like that you leaned into that. That's where my points came from. But similar to the last song, I just, you know what I'm saying, you only got a 0.5 higher for me because I just felt like it was very similar to that last track where it, you know, it was more rap. So
I also gave that slight bonus for the shout out, you know what I'm saying? Like Stevie said, you can get a little bias point right there. Looking for a little bit more of that kind of EDM. Again, for me, I was really expecting some like drops, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to EDM,
Yeah,
or you know, some real prominent moments in the track. So how about yourself, Stevie?
Yeah, I went with the 4 just because I gave the other 2 tracks in the similar sound a 5.
Mhm.
I just like those personally a little bit better, but overall, I like your vocal mix a lot and your different layering and placement of your ad libs and doubles.
For that one is like, not given that prompt, I would have scored it a lot higher. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Wait, this can be their first time making EDM. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Yep.
this is none of us like being mad at you or, you know, holding it against you. This is just like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
trying to be honest, trying to be real.
hmm
All right. We got Failure. I fucking failed. EDM Song Wars produced Vico or P Vico. Shout out Failure. Let's go and get right into it. Hey, he already got some lyrics in there. I see you. Hey, much love, Dave. Appreciate you being here. Hey, that is EDM Song Wars by Failure. 3,
Yep.
2, 1. All right, let's see. I see a 3, a 5, a 6, and a 7. That one's all over the board. So for
I apologize, Phil.
Nah, bro, you being real with it. I don't know, Phil. Don't hate me, bro. I ain't heard your music. I'm sure your traditional stuff is. I don't know. You know, I'm not trying to hate on you at all. For me, I wasn't a huge fan of the track. And it followed the prompt more than the song I had just given a 6.5. And so I was like, I can't go lower than a 6.5. But like I said, minus the prompt, I would have rated that last one a bit higher. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he was trying to do some of that stuff that you're talking about with like that, you know, bringing the hook back and stuff like that. The execution wasn't the best to me, but he was following the prompt. He was giving it an honest effort. I saw some rap elements in there. I saw some EDM elements in there. And like I said, to me, it followed the prompt more than the song I had just given a 6.5. So, you know, I wasn't able to go lower than that. So I hit it with the 7.
I don't know. I feel like I'd kind of have to disagree. I feel
Fair
like
enough.
the beat was, and I'm not like, it was kind of like the same as the last couple ones that we were hearing, that I'm not really hearing that EDM in it. I'm hearing more of that like trap.
Definitely heard more of that.
I'm a similar way where I like the fact that you can't fully pin this EDM. You can't fully pin it rap, like your flows, all that stuff. Like it's definitely not either one all the way. It leans more rap 100%. But like I said, if we're following the prompt, I felt like you at least tried a bit more. For me, it would have been higher. I think just the tempo of the song kind of threw me off. Like the tempo of like how it rolled, if it kind of threw me off just a little bit. It felt a little like over the beat. I don't know how to explain it, but otherwise it would have been higher.
No, facts.
Yeah, that was my main thing. Just like the beginning verse, it just I don't know if
Yeah.
I couldn't catch the pocket or the bounce like myself, but eventually it slipped in.
Yeah, it
that
didn't
was
feel
good.
right off the bat.
I think like hitting that EDM sound, I think like the reverse was cool, but overall for me it just wasn't fully there. Yeah, I gave like the lowest score, and this is my team, but like I'm trying to be real.
No, you gotta keep it
Fail,
honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know I love your music, Fail, but
No,
yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I would love to hear some stuff that's more like his traditional, like, you know, what he does.
We got songs together.
That's
We've
awesome.
worked before, so I know his sound.
Hey, this one right here is Zay Milli, Choppa. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Like you said on the last one, I had to give a little bonus for using my face.
So the bonus points because I'm on there.
Doesn't hurt. All right.
That was pretty good.
I'm with all my niggas, we outside, we got choppers on us. Yeah, dump the clip and hit him and his guys, so don't go trying nothing. I can't feel my lungs, I'm way too fried, we smoke exotic.
Okay, Zay Milli.
I might touch the sky, walk around with a fire. Yeah, I don't play by minds, if you want smoke, then you gon' die. All my bitches bad, they let me fuck at the same time. Pop my shit, they see me at the top, they wanna be me. Too cause bitch, I'm leaning, turn me to a demon. My bitch like Chanel, she like that Gucci Louis V shit. My bitch like Chanel, she like that Gucci Louis V shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with all my niggas, we outside, we got choppers on us. Yeah, dump the clip and hit him and his guys, so don't go trying nothing.
Hey, appreciate you guys for following. Big Jibba, Ty Grail, Theory Grail. I don't know if I said your name right. Looks like this might be about where we got to today. And Zay Milli. Man, Zay Milli, 3, 2, 1. Let's see, 8.5, 8.5, 9, and 8. I had a lot of both elements that I wanted. It sounded good. It sounded like the start of a track that I'd actually listen to. That got me excited. You did things like that bridge where you kind of, you know, played back the chorus, had it drop back in. I felt EDM elements there. Again, the only thing to me that really would have taken it, you know, to that 10 score would have been to have like kind of a pure EDM drop. And I really like what you did, that part where like your vocal matched the kicks, like you had it timed out with the kicks. I really like that. That almost pushed me up to a 9. Yeah, man, Zay Milli, you killed that.
It definitely hit the spot for the beat for me, and like it caught me right away. Like I was singing along with it, and I don't even know the fucking lyrics.
For me, I'm the same way. Like I think 8.5 for me was valid just because like you feels like you searched rap EDM type beat, you grabbed one of the first 3. It was very simple, but it felt like you really followed the prompt. And I like that you gave space, like you stopped rapping at times in the song and let the beat play on like EDM-y parts. So
This was definitely in that EDM realm for sure for me. Like you said, the way the production on the beat, you kind of work with that in your vocals, and that was like the coolest part for me. Unlike that, the kicks and the kind of like that stabby synth. But yeah, that part was cool. But yeah, I think for me though, I think the beat was more of my score than the actual vocals. I think you killed it overall.
I really want to see you keep going with this because that shit was tight. Like I really want to see more of that from you.
That's the whole point of this song words. Experiment, try something different.
So this is SWJ Baratti. Let's go and get right into this.
let's do it.
That's how you know they picked the same. Like that's it's got it in the title.
She tryna call my phone bitches, who this? That bitch, she ratchet, she said period, pull bitch. They said do not shoot at the shooter. We gon' freeze when we feel like Medusa. Got that Glock, AK with a cooler. AK on me, I stare that Ruger. 808 underground, nigga, we too lit. I'm finna slice your cut, I'ma shoot shit. She tryna see on my Glock, okay. But these niggas keep spitting my block, okay. I'm skimming Baratti, you know I don't play. So 500 shots on that nigga today. Try to hop on the song, but that nigga was late. One of this, we won't do it again. I'm I'ma fuck if he talk on my friend. I'ma swim me that cat, might hit at the rim. She wanna fuck, but I join her friend. Like bitches 500 all the way to the end. Say you wanna fuck, but I really be celibate. Don't wanna cuss, I just really don't know. This little bitch keep touching my phone, so I told her little bitch that's gonna leave me alone. She like the way that I dress, so she tryna come over and be on the sofa. Tryna keep asking me to take a little sip, but I told her a little bit I am just being sober. This bitch ugly, I don't wanna fuck, but that bitch keep on touching me, tryna get closer. Not taking front that these niggas be rushing me. I go like forces, I call it a clover. Where's my niggas at? I'm tryna go. I'm slide with the 5, but I'm standing like 4. I'ma slide to the raven, I'm tryna get geek, but this white bitch keep asking me where's the blow. I'ma slide with that G-Lock, nigga be dissing me. I swear to God, y'all nigga be hoes. Run around town with a 365 and a 362 and a 304. Yeah. Somewhere's in that bit, somewhere's in that bit, bitch.
Jay Baratti, SW.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it play out. It ain't gonna change. It ain't changing nothing. This decision's tough, man.
Yeah, we heard more of the beat in this one.
3, 2, 1. All right, I see 7, 7, 6.5, and 8.5. So I was at a 7.5, but then I came down. What really did it for me is I felt like this last drop right here, if you would have just let that drop be an EDM drop, or even when you started with like kind of the but then you started talking over it. And I was like, oh, well, in an EDM song, you don't typically hear someone just, talking in the middle of a drop. And so to me, that just kind of took me out of the EDM vibe right at the end. But, getting to hear like this part of the beat, I thought you definitely, took it up. So, from right here, you went from like a 6 to a 7.5 for me. And then right here, you just went back down to that 7.
I'm kind of in a similar way where like the beat was getting more EDM-y as it went on. And honestly, I gave you a higher score just because I thought the song was hard. I thought it was a fun vibe, a good listen. I thought you leaned into the fun energy of like an EDM song, but it didn't feel like an EDM song. It was a good song, so you got a 7, but it wasn't an EDM song all the way, or it didn't have enough convincing elements. So that's where my holdback is.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I was going to give it the 7, but it had a lot to do with like that drop part right there. That's what would have really like sold me for it.
When that melodic section came in, like when you completely switched it up to that part with the auto tune and that kind of whole different mix on your vocals, that really bumped it up for me. And then that kind of like 4 on the floor kick section that started.
That was the one for me that was nice. All right, this is a club right now. Michael J, let's get it.
They be asking for suggestions in the chat on what they should ban.
Yeah.
Working together.
Like, had to represent Team Poetic real quick. You feel me? Yeah. I'm in the club, popping these bottles, I don't need the cup. Fucking these models, they just wanna fuck. Throwing the money, I'm throwing it down. See, I'm blowing up, I'm going up. Never go down unless she wanna suck. Like an inflatable, she blow me down. Now I'm finna bust, now I'm finna bend. Just turn it around, go bust like a round. She making it bounce, no, I gotta bounce. I'm cool with the bouncer, giving the shots, taking some shots. Ain't talking no internet. I should go in there, never do miss. I'm always gonna hit 100%. And my body never bitch. I fuck the baddest bitch, ain't only one. And I was one, but I was savage. So if you didn't know, shit right. Money I'ma blow, shit right. Where you wanna go? We should dip right now. To the club right now. In the club right now. Club right now. Club right now. Club right now.
Okay.
Club right now. Club right now.
Fast and Furious, I see you.
I'm gonna burn the club right now.
Yo, this is like one of the best drops of the night.
Yo, this is real
Oh yeah.
All right,
Time
Michael
spent
J.
well finding that beat.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Michael J, I kind of expected greatness from him because, like, he be doing it.
3, 2, 1. Man, that's a 10 from me.
Yeah.
10, and 9.5.
Yeah, that really hit all the bases for me, for sure. Like, that WB selection, like, the mix was nice. That was golden, Brody.
Yeah, you hit everything for me, bro. But it was the same thing for me as it was with Tay, where I was like, all right, what am I going to tell him as the reason why this isn't a 10? Is it because he didn't hit the trap element? Nah, it started off, very rappy. Is it because he didn't hit the EDM element? No, that ending, you know, had a nice, like I said, I think the best drop of the night so far.
That build up was what got me. Like I knew it was coming.
He looped his vocals the way I was talking about. He crossed all the boxes. He checked all the boxes. I couldn't give any less than a 10, man. Shout out to you, Michael J.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. It kind of hit every mark.
Yeah, that was rap EDM for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
Like you were rapping on an EDM beat. I liked Tay's take on it, on that style of kind of electronic, on how he went. But I liked how you kept it melodic and was still rapping. But yeah, overall you killed that. You definitely killed it.
This one right here, this is EDM Trim. I Love It by
JQ.
Yes, sir. You got an extra 0.5 off the rip. You got an extra 0.5, man.
Oh my God, you guys like it.
I know.
Thank you.
I love it. 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 Your bitch, she love it. My money, I love it. Her song, I love it. I love it. I love it. They be like, you out of us. I'm doing you with it, wasn't with us. I'm not prepared. We ain't in a rush. We ain't in a rush. We prepared. We sit in the head, don't fucking trust. There ain't no curtain. There ain't no blood. Them niggas bust. Cook his bitch. About the bus, you know when the bus. I don't give a fuck, the blues like what I love it. 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 Your bitch, she love it. Your bitch, she love it. More money, I love it. More money, I love it. Come get your bitch, she love it. She love it. She love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish you would. I wish you would. I would witness. I put it on. I put it on.
Hey, thank you, JQ, bro. I'm impressed, but we gonna cut it at that 130.
I kind of like that one right there, man.
That was cool.
To be honest, I was locked in. I wasn't even thinking about the time. I was just, you know, rocking with it. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. We got 5, 7, 8, and 9. To me, there was like EDM aspects of it, but it was pretty drowned out. Like it was kind of in the background. So I really enjoyed the track. First of all, that's where, you know, it got some points just for that. I love it. It reminded me kind of what you're talking about, like looping in those melodies. Like I could hear it coming in different areas. And, you know, I'm sure if we got to hear the full song, we might have, you know, seen that pattern continue. It wasn't like it blew the roof off, like, oh, this is rap EDM, like this is it. But I really enjoyed the track. Like I heard elements in there, but like I said, I can't even really pin down the direct kind of EDM things that, you know, I'm thinking. Like I heard some of the drums, some melodies, but it just wasn't super prominent in my opinion. But yeah, that's just me. What do you guys think?
I mean, I changed my score a couple times, and I don't know. I just went with what felt right. I can't really give you a reason.
Fair enough.
For me, I felt like in comparison to other songs we've heard tonight, this one did incorporate and definitely like attempted at a lot more of those elements. I think the setup for the song, it was attempted a lot more. I think like the beat selection was a bit more on point to what we were looking for. So I just did in comparison. I think it's an 8 to certain ones we've heard.
I agree. I think this had the most EDM elements compared to the tracks that aren't actual EDM beats, if that makes sense. The repetitiveness, the ad-libs were crazy. The tone of voice, like all around, I was really vibing with that track overall. But I think if it was a little more in that EDM realm, like that style that you took on it would have like bumped up my score. But yeah, I'm still giving it a 9. I really fuck with that one.
Yeah.
And like you said, for me, that's another one of those ones where I was like, I'm curious to what happens to this after the Song Wars. If you continue along that, you know, that path, like you onto something there, I feel. And I'd love to hear the rest of the track too. I might listen to that after stream. This is Steelo.Nfe. Let's go ahead and get right into this.
Kind of clicking noises
from
the
video. I was like,
recording
damn, bro,
also,
has
just,
that
you know
much.
what I'm saying? Voice gate, good place to start, just to, you know what I'm saying, cross-fading out that back.
I got so fuck you call it 5 a.m. the fuck? I feel like while I'm driving this shit. I don't give a fuck, I'm getting inside of this bitch. Say the true purpose will highlight of this bitch. Everybody booth to the window. For a nigga has me in the breeze, let the wind blow. I've been playing Madden, Juu Qwen. The blitz on him for a nigga, try me like a bitch. Put that stick on him. Nigga, I'm in work making hits. Put that shit on me. My little bitch got me pissed, I bought this on it. I can't leave that bitch on me. Nigga talking down this shit for you and your bitch on me. I'm the only one to clock in and make a hit on me. I'm the only one to lock in inside the bitch on me. Big gang where they know we rockin' inside the bitch on me. Follow away and we still pouring frozen to go sip on me. I just know that bitch she coming through just for the tip on me. I've been riding around with my shirt off. Hit that fucking look inside it, bitch, I bet I skirt off. Twin geek the nigga, I'm geek the shit a murder off. And we make your bitch nervous and the bitch she take her shirt off.
You're good, bro. You're fine. I didn't think it was disrespect. I thought it was funny. I was like, that's me talking at the very beginning.
Was it really you?
Yeah.
I thought he was just fucking around like kind of sounded like it.
Alright, that's... Yeah, I don't know where the... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, that was Steelo.Nfe. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, damn, I feel like an asshole.
Alright. I see a 4.5, a 7, a 7, and a 5.5. So for me, I'll just keep this one quick. That was the same exact score I gave the last one, and I think it was for very similar reasons. I liked the track. I thought you were onto something there. The instrumental has some EDM elements to it. The vocal was more kind of rap based. To me, to take it higher, I would have just loved to see a little bit more, you know, build up plus drop type of kind of interaction, but in the track. To me, that build up and drop is a big part of EDM. So I heard some of the instruments, I heard some of the elements, but the songs that don't have, you know, one of those drops incorporated are losing some points for me tonight.
I would just have to say it was just missing some stuff for me. That's why I gave it the 4.5. I feel like if there would have been a little bit more build up, you probably could have got the up to the 5, maybe 5.5.
In a similar way, I think like I like that you added kind of those background vocals with like the high pitch. You kind of leaned into more like hyper poppy EDM, but it still kind of didn't hit all the marks. So I left it at like a 7, but I feel like the energy was good.
Yeah, that was another in between one for me. I think the beat was a little more in that EDM sound, and I just think delivery, vocally, and mix wise, that's just why my score is on the lower side. No, overall, there was some parts in there, like you said, the pitched up, kind of like yeet effect type sound was cool.
Yeah, that pitched up noise in the background, that was definitely my kind of like highlight. Maybe not traditional like rap EDM or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But as far as just this being in the track, I thought it was cool. We got 808X Poetic. This is by Blue. Let's go ahead and get right into this. Appreciate you pulling up, Steelo. There we go. I see you, Blue.
Poetic studio, nigga, mad, this ain't your sound. Still sweeping niggas off of the PTMs. They say I make the whole smell loud, but I just came in. Still jump out with my hoodie, slime and shit like Rain Man. This bitch won't shake her ass on me and do the rain dance. 25 bitches showing no love. Still choosing my drugs on purpose.
I swear to God, soon as I got up in the morning and sat down in front of a store, guess what jumped off the roof? A monkey. Get what he said? Did you eat breakfast this morning, Chesterstone? I said, no, Mr. Monkey. He said, here. Oh, goddamn banana, bitch.
Every bitch throwing ass in a party. Going for a Puerto Rican shape like Cardi. Gym fit, tight rack like college. Hot when I see a bad bitch, I'ma call it. Young nigga kill bloods like garlic. That's what the switchy sound like on my drugs. Won't let me down.
And Steelo got a little extra time. You're right after Steelo. I'm gonna run this all the way to the end.
sip on the wine though. Can't get baby Glock 90 Glokdro down. Poetic studio, nigga mad this ain't Joe sound. Still sweeping niggas off of the PTMs. They say I make the whole smell loud, but I just came in.
All right, that was Blue 808 X Poetic. 3, 2, 1. 10, 10, 10, and a 6. I mean, for myself, again, y'all know me at the 10. I don't want to give out a 10. For me to give out a 10, I have to think about, like, let me be nitpicky. Let me, you know, what can I say about you that takes away a -5? You hit the EDM, you hit the rap, you had some nice crossovers in there. You had a shout out, even if it was, you know, for the other, you know, on the other team. I respect it.
I was gonna say I almost took a point away for it, but I was like, I gotta stay real to the game, man.
It was nothing disrespectful, keeping it friendly, keeping it competitive. I loved it.
Like that.
I loved it.
Yeah,
man. So you got the 10 for me, man. You killed it.
Yeah, I put the 10 as well, just because, like we said, bro followed the, you know, the format, I think, perfect, and at the same time, his quality I felt like was a bit better than others, you know what I'm saying? So he even went further on quality.
It definitely hit on the EDM for me, maybe a little less for the rap, and I mean that's just on my taste and stuff, and it just kind of seemed a little like chaotic at one point for me, so it was like hard to grasp, but I'm not trying to be a hater, I promise.
That was my favorite, I think, of the night. Everyone has been doing great so far, but this was exactly what I would expect. You had your repetitive bars in there. You had definitely your EDM and kind of house elements. I think that was more of like a house type bounce, but it's
we'll take it
under the umbrella. Yeah. Blue, I knew you would come crazy in an event like this. So yeah, you killed it, bro.
This is Lucid, I Know. Let's go and get right into it.
Let's get it, bro.
I got you. Lucid make shit hot just like a touch. They got Lucid EDM, he cut the beat up, can't potchy.
Much love, Geek.
Nigga play with us, get cooked shit. We ain't beefing with nobody. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I ain't got my chop, then it's a shot. I ignore the hate, but honestly, I love it on my body. That they black way shit, we know they ain't used to no tsunamis. If him on the chop, might throw a comment, high like the tsunami. Yeah. I'm too new, like y'all know. They gon' hop out pulling shit, they start to lift like we ain't know. Y'all don't get it, y'all know. Hopping foreign cars for every single step to the stove. So I'm stepping, that's for sure. With the weapon on me now, he get too close, I bet I blow. I can't pronounce the name, just know I hop in it and start to float. Laviosa, nigga ain't know I had Drake behind the coat. A heavy smoke, yeah. Gon' go to sleep, I know. Like, don't you choke, cause I'm gonna make you flip like hit a note. Nigga talk too loud, send him off, I'll six through his throat. I can't walk around without a couple G's on me or more. And somehow I need more. Okay, I got you. Lucid make shit hot just like a touch. They got Lucid EDM, he cut the beat up, can't potchy. Nigga play with us, get cooked shit, we ain't beefing with nobody. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I ain't got my chop, then it's a shot. I ignore the hate, but honestly, I love it on my body. Let they black way shit, we know they ain't used to no tsunamis. If him on the top, might throw a comment, high like the tsunami. Yeah. Like this, like, Cartoon Network, like Adult Swim.
All right, that's that 130. I Know, Lucid. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see. 9, 9, 8.5, 8.5. So I know for myself, I really like the instrumental. It's like that bounciness of the instrumental, that punchiness. I also really like the rap vocals, taking it to that 10 or, you know, just taking it higher. Would have been just incorporating that drop a little bit more. That's the big one for me. You know, maybe having some kind of fun, you know, like vocal loop in the instrumental.
A build up and a drop would have been that 10 for me, plus like a loop through your vocals. But I mean, you hit the beat pretty much, and then the lyrics, bro, that shit was going hard. Yeah, like
the song, I was enjoying it.
Yeah, agreed. And I think the only reason it's not higher for me is I think just comparing it to, hey, other songs that got 10s, I think there's just a kind of a little bit of a quality like boundary, but I think idea wise, prompt wise, bars wise, everything else, you did great.
I totally agree. I think the only thing that is it's not a higher, I think I was in between a 9 and an 8. I said fuck it, I'm gonna go 8.5. I think all the energy was in the beat and not as much in the vocals. It was kind of like a laid back, lazy flow, and I think that took a little bit of the energy away from me, or at least from my vote. But yeah, 8.5, still overall solid track.
This is Koshaku with our final song of Let's Get It. And I just said the S word. That's push-ups.
temple. Not for myself, finna pull out utensil. I'm throwing it and I shoot at his rental. I'm getting cash running up, it's too simple. Bitch on my body might never hurt. Talking about to that bitch, I'ma flip him.
Yeah, man. Big W to all the artists that came out tonight.
Same beat again.
I forgot Diddy.
I was hearing that too, Stevie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Koshaku. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit, my screen's all dark. My bad.
All right, I see 2 8.5s and 2 9s. He had the sound effects like the gunshot, the cry. He was doing different stuff with like beat cuts and stuff like that. That kind of to me leaned more EDM. It had that feel to it. Again, same thing as every other time it hasn't been a 10. A build up and drop really would have pushed it over that ledge for me. But yeah, I mean the rap side, I feel like he killed that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean once again, I think the only thing that I gave it the same one as the last song is just the only thing it was missing was like that build up and a nice drop. I mean, it would have been cool when you had the sound effects in there to do it.
Like after that like explosion or gunshot like that, like kind of
So I mean, I feel like that's all that it was missing for me for the criteria.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I feel like that's honestly like one of the main reasons. Like the whole energy and the vibe of the track you created felt entirely like fun, like EDM. Like even if the beat didn't sound EDM, I just feel like the environment you created and all the ideas you put into it do feel like that EDM fun energy. So I give you an 8.5. I think just for me, if the beat was even just a little bit more EDM-y, I would have given you a lot higher score. But I think you killed it as is. Like that was my favorite variation of that beat use tonight. I think that was my favorite.
I didn't even notice that it was one of the beats that was used. Like if Stevie wouldn't have pointed it out, I would have had no idea. So I mean, it just goes to show you though, like what different people would change the beat so much with their certain stuff. Like it's cool.
Yeah.
It's music.
Yeah, I definitely like your take the best. You took that extra step. You added the sound effects. You even had like a key change in there where you pitched down the beat a little bit when you started rapping.
No, you're good.
Yeah, that switch up from the melodic singing part to that really crazy fast cadence rapping. That really did it for me.
This is our scoreboard on the night. We have 15 artists who pulled up, had 1 hour to make a song. They created it. They used the prompt that we gave them on the spot. We all rated it from 1 to 10. So looking at it real quick, it looks like, hey, hit the highest final score with 9.4. So man, let's get that applause going. WT in the chat.
Yeah, WT, man.
Appreciate you throwing on the gas.
I was gonna say, money enough. It's actually from your community.
Hey, and we told everyone in our community, hey, if someone from our side wins, we're gonna do an interview with them. So Tay, man, you put on that guest jersey, you came out to represent. DM at Poetic Enterprises on Instagram, and we'll get that set up, man. We love to talk to you, learn more about you as an artist, help share your story with your fans. Wait, what? You saying Michael J?
Oh, he does have a 9.5.
Yo, Tay, that interview stands, bro.
Yeah,
I'm a dick.
sure.
I'm a dick. That interview stands. I still got you. But Michael J took the W, man. 9.5. Wow. Thank you guys for correcting me on that. I'm blind.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Got it. Applause for Michael J. My bad.
Yeah, bro, run it back.
Yo, that's all me, bro. Y'all were mad close too.
We got you, Tay. We still got you.
Yeah, Tay. That, like I said, that interview, bro, still hit us up. We appreciate you putting on the jersey. And same with you, Michael J. You know what I'm saying? The rightful winner, that applies to you as well.
Yeah.
Big shouts out to Underground 808 coming out here.
Oh yeah, bro.
Stepping into a new community, a new stream, bro. Representing, like JMCL said, man. Y'all showed out.
Like, I can't even lie. All y'all, bro, like a lot of y'all that we heard are hard. I don't want anyone tonight to take it personal, be like, oh, if your score was low or high or whatever it is. The honest opinion at the end of the day, whether you agree with the score or not, we're going off of, hey, we spun the wheel, we chose rap EDM. If it didn't follow the prompt, you know what I'm saying, you got to lower your score. And that doesn't take anything away from any of these artists. We like all of y'all are talented as fuck. Like the only reason anyone would get a lower score is because of that prompt. And so I think people killed it regardless of who won, man. I'm happy we got to meet y'all. Like y'all are dope. Like shout out 808. I think y'all killed it. Definitely would want to hear more of your guys' music. And I think Blue, he was one guy I was definitely fucking with a lot. Blue, you were cool, bro. There's a bunch of other y'all.
Blue is creative as hell.
Yeah, a bunch of y'all, man. Y'all are crazy, bro.
Nah, man, like you said, man, for real. Shout out to all the artists you pulled up to compete tonight. Y'all killed it. I know for a lot of y'all, this was your first time making EDM or, stepping out of, your comfort lane. So nothing but respect to you guys. And yeah, man, it was a really fun competition. I hope we see you guys around, you know what I'm saying? More, community versus community competitions or, collaborations.
Yeah, this was super fun.
Yeah, man, sure. It was a great time. We want to do one of these again. Maybe we've talked about, maybe forming a league and finding a bunch of communities. Like we have us, 808, but we know a few other communities where, you know what I'm saying, we can all kind of do some song wars against each other. And I think doing that, we're going to get, whether you're in Genius Playhouse, 808, we want to get all you guys in front of more people, get you guys in front of more audiences, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. So.
Thanks. Yeah. And I know 808, Underground 808 does live song wars every night.
9 p.m. Eastern.
9 p.m. Eastern.
Sometimes we'll throw a music review earlier in the day, but yeah, every night, 9 p.m. Besides tonight, we ran with you guys.
Yeah, hey, thank you guys for coming over, man.
Yeah.
And we do every Wednesday night. Obviously tonight we did a song wars with Underground 808, but we normally do music reactions from 7 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So hey, we would love to hear your guys' tracks. You finish anything up that you worked on tonight, we would love to hear it.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody should go and finish the songs that they started.
Yeah, highly encourage it. If you had fun on it and it was something like you were like, oh, this was interesting, like do it.
Make a Song Wars playlist.
Yeah.
Yep.
And keep a lookout for Stevie joining back as as guest host from time to time.
Appreciate you guys for the opportunity to come up here. I've been watching you guys for a minute. I pop in once in a while, but I know you guys have reviewed my songs, and I appreciate all your feedback. But mostly the opportunity to be here and chill with you guys. But yeah, I had a great time.
Of course. Yeah, this was awesome.
It was awesome. Like you said, having seen you be in our community, and then you go out and start your own music community, and start helping independent artists, and helping just people get another platform. That was really cool to see.
That's something we support. Yeah, all day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, it looks like those final scores came out. Underground 808
what do we got?
Or 808 Underground.
By how much?
Man,
oh my god.
It looks like like 4 points.
4.7 points, man. Y'all came out on top.
We told y'all.
Let's go, guys.
Gotta give it up.
We told y'all. We're being honest tonight. You know what I'm saying? Even if that means our community losing, like tonight was about the music, y'all.
And
you know what I mean?
Yo, y'all just won something too, 808 Underground, because we said, hey, no matter which team wins, we're gonna take a clip of each of their songs. We're gonna show the final points that the team got, how much points each person contributed to the score.
Yeah.
So y'all look out for a post coming from our community, kind of highlighting you guys, congratulating you guys on that win.
Yeah, for real.
But
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, dude.
Hey man, this has been a great night. We'll let everybody get back to whatever they were doing tonight. Man, my name's Poetic Justice.
I'm JMCL.
And I'm Lethal.
And tonight we have...
And I'm Stevie.
Yes, sir. Man, it was an awesome competition. Thank you all for pulling up. We'll be doing more of these. So just stay locked into Underground 808. Stay locked into Genius Playhouse. And we will see you all at the next perfect time.
Yes, sir.
Much love, everybody.